Dr. NavYash Gupta at the Culver City Plunge. That's a major pool in Los Angeles where we both swim. Nav, tell us, where were you born and what was it like growing up for you?
Sure. So I was actually born in India. My parents are of Indian origin. They grew up in India, but they moved to Africa as young adults. And so they were high school teachers in Africa for about 40 years. And so I grew up in a small town in the northern part of Zambia.
And so tell us, like, your education, what was that like? Did you go to English schools or?
Zambia was a former British colony, so the medium of instruction in schools was English. But we went to the public schools. So I went to a public elementary school and a public high school. My dad actually taught at the public high school that I went to. My mom taught next door at the girls' public high school as well in the same town.
So you became a vascular surgeon, which is a major specialty, let's say. And I also know that you're quite the humanitarian. You go to other countries and you set up clinics where you see, what, hundreds of people a day?
I think that's what attracted me to medicine in the first place. As far as the medical missions, I'd always felt like I needed to give back more than what I had gotten, which is a lot in Honduras.
That's fantastic. So initially when I started talking to you about the Mannequin Moment series that I was doing, you said to me, I have a mannequin moment for you. And I said, well, what is it?
My journey, like a lot of people in this world, is not a straight line. It's complicated, and my process of discovering who I was also complicated. And through this journey, I, went through a marriage, had kids, but along the way recognized that I was not being true to myself, and there was a process of discovery there. And through that journey, there were multiple moments where I felt out of place, or I felt like I didn't belong, or I wasn't being seen.
You saw a cocktail party, and I believe everyone at this cocktail party was dressed in black,
Right.
And they had some kind of blue detail of some sort, but they were all ignoring you. They were basically shunning you at this party.
The black was sort of the convention, the conventional expression of the way things should be in the world that we live in. And the blue was probably something that was trying to express itself but couldn't fully express itself and was sort of hinting at it. And I think my journey in that process was multiple social situations, especially as I began to come to terms with who I was, where I felt out of place.
I thought, because you have a brown skin, I thought to myself, well, is everybody at this party white, and is this a racial thing? But then you told me, no, it was about being gay. It was the fear of being gay, of not fitting in. You weren't out to anybody.
No.
Let's get the show on the road. I know, let's do it. Okay. Let's lose it every time.
I can't even tell. I'm not looking.
So I love it.
I got married when I is 24 years old. I don't think most people know who they are at the age of 24.
Well, guess what? So I, too, at the age of 24, was married and realized that I was actually gay, not really even fully understanding what that was, but I just knew that there was something else for me. So here we go. What we're doing today is we're creating a work of art. This isn't a snapshot. It's not random. This piece that we're doing is part of a bigger series which is about self-awareness, self-actualization, transformation. It's called the Mannequin Moment, and it's called that because thematically, when you make a change in your life, you realize that whatever you're doing or whatever you're thinking is not really for you anymore. And so you've been acting out something that isn't really authentic to you, and you make a change. So mannequins are artificial representations of people, and where are you being the mannequin in your own life? That's what this is about. And what's important about this is that we live in a world that is full of lies right now. We really are, and lies are being perpetuated as truth. So, in my mind, the more authentic you can be to yourself and the more you face your own truth, let's say, the more you're not going to accept lies from other people. Or you're going to live a life that is authentic, and that counteracts all the crap that's out there in the world that is telling you that to think one way or be one way. So that's what this is all about. The goal here is to create something that other people, viewers, can look at and relate to. They can see themselves in this photograph. So I have purposefully wanted a very diverse group of people so that anyone, anywhere, looking at this can see themselves in it. That is not just about one particular thing or one particular group or whatever it is. We are trying to reveal the universal through the personal. That's what this is all about. And what's really behind this is healing. It's all about healing. And by that I mean you being able in your own life to experience who you really are. You're behind Nikki, and you're whispering into her ear. Said with. And you can talk to each other. Body language is kind of towards each other, but then one of you look at the mannequin or whatever. Yeah, that's good, Judy. Over by the painting. Yeah. Wait a second. That's good. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, action!
will make you hollow. It will eat you from the inside. And that was the stage that I had gotten to in my life where my life became more and more hollow, less authentic. And as painful as the process was, coming out and being true to myself and to the world around me, first of all, it lifted this burden off of me that I had been carrying for so long.
Thank you. This was great. Yay. I so appreciate this. Decisions that you think are so difficult or so painful, and they are, can sometimes play out in ways that lead to joy, possibly joy. Right. Which is kind of why people don't do it. They're so afraid. But we have to know that ultimately, for our highest good, that things are going to work out, that they're going to be okay, because it's so much better to be authentic than to be a mannequin, right?